all these TV shows or whatever the fuck. Like, if your son or your daughter or whatever had fucking murked somebody and shit.
Nigga, I was gonna ask the same question, bro.
Oh shit. Yeah, well, that's why we both born in October, nigga. That's why we both born in October, because we had that same shit.
You talking about the Netflix jump with a American like or something like that?
Nah, I'm not even talking about no shit. I was just feeling some type of different way or whatever. I was like, but my question was, if
your kid murdered somebody, how you gonna react?
Yeah, man. If your kid murdered somebody, what would you gonna do? You gonna hide the body, or what the fuck, man? What you gonna do? How you feel?
You talking about like what do you mean? Like if they were accused of, or if they actually you knew that they 100% legit did it?
It don't see. Yeah. See, that's why that's just October niggas. That's born.
No, that's two different things.
Yeah.
You mean like if it was
let's break it down.
They was actually accused, or if they 100%?
I'm not even going into the accused shit. I'm talking about nobody knows nothing, but your son or your daughter comes to you and tells you that they fucking murked somebody, whether it was a car accident or I murked them on purpose. And I'm not sure
what kind of killer
what you gonna do. What you gonna do? It doesn't matter. What are you gonna do?
I guess it doesn't really matter. If that's your child, like, I mean, I don't know. I never thought about that shit a day in my life. Like, what would I do? What y'all think?
I have to press this nigga out and be like, nigga, you have to tell me exactly everything that happened so I can like decipher the situation and figure out how the fuck we gonna get out of it. Because now that you told me,
that's a good start.
Now that you told me it's we, nigga. We have to get out of this shit.
Yeah, that's some real shit.
You gotta tell me, like, don't fluff nothing. You gotta tell me everything that happened.
Everything. Yeah. Something that serious? Hell yeah. Yeah, something that serious. Yeah, that's definitely a start. That's definitely a start. And then what's next after that? Let's say he tell you everything.
We gotta do. We gotta skip town.
Well, how would you feel? Would you like? Let's say the coast is clear now. Like, do you scold your child or scold? You know what I'm saying? And actually, how old are they at this time? Are they teenagers? Are they grown ass adults? I mean, I guess it don't really fucking matter. But like, do you get on them about the situation?
Yeah, I don't think.
You know what I'm saying? Or do you? Or you more focused about trying to get them to safety? I guess you would say.
That's your as a parent. That's like your reaction. Like, you gotta protect them no matter what.
That's your instinct. I know.
Yeah.
But is there ever a situation where you actually like get on them? You know what I'm saying? Like about the situation. I guess I just come like in the midst of the the stress of the situation. You know what I'm saying?
They're like a continuous like fuck up, and they have like a history of just fucking up, and you know what I mean. That's like maybe a situation like, you know what, you gotta learn your lesson, and clearly you haven't learned your lesson. But like in this, like, you know what I mean, if they knew better and they made a mistake, this is a huge mistake we talking about here. But if they made a mistake, I don't know, you gotta do like everything in your power to protect them. Even though that shit.
Yeah, your first instinct definitely going to be to try to get your child to safety, definitely, and protect them at all costs in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Even if they like you say, it was a huge made a big mistake, but I think as a parent, your first instinct is going to make sure your child is all right in that situation. And I think even during the stress of the situation, I think you're naturally going to get on them about this and how it could have been prevented naturally, while getting them to safety. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna be asking them questions. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna be like, why did you do this? Or why the fuck did it lead to that? Why are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, even all the way to the point of why are you hanging around with people that would even put you in that situation? Like, you even have to go all the way back to that. You know what I'm saying? So,
but at that point, like the job is already done. So the whole like why and shit, like it kind of matter, but it don't. because you like frantic as hell.
Yeah, I guess in the severity of that type of situation, it's like there's no lesson. It's like you know what I'm saying. It's like they know they know what they did. You know what I'm saying. So it's like ain't really nothing to talk about at that point. Like what is done is done. I feel you. That's real.
Yeah,
What you think, Simo?
I couldn't even imagine.
Yeah, that's some wild shit.
But also, like, if all right, it's like a first 48 situation. Like they already questions and interrogated and shit, and then they bring you in and they asking you, you know, just talk to them. Like, you know what I mean? Each situation. Like, how you approach that? Like, the charges are
If I
coming.
was in
The charges are coming down on him. The question is coming down on him. Like, how do you, Simo, you muted. But how do you like?
I mean, you said how do I what?
How do you handle that situation? Like, if he like.
That's why I asked the question though. Couldn't have seen all of them shows and shit. That's why I asked the question. You got shows and you got movies or whatever. It's like
All right, so yeah. So basically, what you're saying is, what do you do if your child was in the first 48 situation?
what you gonna
You know
do?
what I'm saying,
Bro?
like that show.
Yeah.
What you
gonna
gonna
do about it?
do?
Sometimes they bring the parent in,
And they pulled you into the interrogation room and asked you what happened and what you know about the situation. Of course, as a parent, you're gonna paint the situation to make your child look as innocent as you possibly can.
but at the same time, like
I really don't see no other way.
another thing is like you in the first 48 shit, niggas don't have to like you don't have to talk to them. That's what people be fucking up. Like you don't have to talk to the interrogators. Like, you can take the shit to court. Like that's where they fuck up every time. So you can get up out of there and
Yeah, that's true.
you can talk to your son one on one because like if you talking to him in those like office that confined space that you're being recorded. Like they want you to do that shit.
Yep, that's real shit. Yep.
You never have to talk to them. That's where they fuck up every time. Murder is on the line. How you gonna react? Like,
And you got a baconator in your hand.
shut the hell up.
I don't even know the question. Say the question one more time.
Your child, your baby boy.
So you got a baconator in your hand. And,
Go ahead. This nigga, dog. This nigga is a conversational terrorist. Your baby boy is being charged with murder. Like, how are you reacting? Or not even being charged. If he come to you and say, I fucked up, you know what I mean? How are we getting out of this? What is your reaction?
That's a tough one, man.
Yeah,
that's a tough one. I think we're gonna have to have a nice talk and figure out exactly how we can
get out of it.
get rid of this body. How can we get rid of this body?
You're right though.
Try to see what we can do, man. Because I guess, but at the same time, this is hard to say, but because at the same time, it's like I don't want to set up this standard for like him to think it's acceptable and him to, you know what I'm saying, like continuously be able to be like, oh, well, call me another body. I'm gonna go tell my pops, and my pops just go dispose of the body. You know what I mean?
But people kind of, well, I can't say that. Like you would show like signs of you going down that type of path.
Mm-hmm.
You know if it was like a one-time thing or not.
Yeah.
Not sometimes.
Yeah, but at the same time, it could be the starter. It could be a one-time thing, but then the same way with like adrenaline rushes, where you go into a store and you steal something, and that's the first time you steal some candy, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, well I ain't get caught, and then my father was like, all right, well you don't gotta get the candy back, And then all of a sudden, like the next time around, I go in there, I steal some more candy, and then my father's like,
Yeah.
"What's the limit?"
But in that sense, like if somebody came to you like, "Oh, your son is locked up for petty theft," but okay, that nigga gotta do the time. But if they're talking about your son gotta go away for life,
That nigga do time.
what you gonna do?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna have to wrap, and we're gonna have to figure out exactly how we can mitigate this situation.
How we gonna get rid of these bodies?
It's a tough one.
Damn, you said bodies.
Damn.